I can't stop thinking about kids. Huh? What? Can he say that? Because kids are ruining my favorite games. Oh. He can say that. There is a huge problem in the world of virtual reality. Or should I say, a small problem. Kids? Yes, tiny creatures with undeveloped brains and squeaky little voices. Every day, more and more of them are invading our favorite VR games. Games that are often made strictly for adults. Why are they here? What can we legally do to get them offline? I'm your friendly VR reporter, Drumsy, and today, I'm gonna catch these kids. Wait, we can't name it that. It's your birthday. Your very loving, very real girlfriend splurged on a VR headset for you, something you've been yearning for all year. You hop inside, ready to meet some new people in VRChat or play a game of VR Among Us, maybe even some Gorilla Tag, when suddenly you're met with this.
I need shiny rocks! You think I'm playing on a standalone quest? No, I'm a freaking Valorant! My freaking ass off!
No, that wasn't Taylor Swift's new album. That was a child. But wait, VRChat is rated a 13+ game. I mean, I play VRChat sometimes, and let me tell you, calling it a heathenous den of e-sex and furries is a polite way of describing it. So what's this little critter doing in there? What are you doing here, buddy? Oh, don't go over there. That's where Fetish Goblin 38 and his polycule hangs out. VRChat is a safe and normal game at the best of times, but let's be honest, it has some serious adult content in it. Nightclubs, private adult experiences, and a lot of roleplay. And I think we can all agree kids should generally not be on there. I'm personally exhausted of playing some of my favorite VR games like VRChat because in public lobbies, there's a kid around every single corner. It feels like I'm in a daycare. I cannot be the only one thinking this. So who's putting them in there? Now, I'm not one to point fingers, but when there's only 1 or 2 people specifically in charge of a child, it's pretty easy to point the finger. Parents are buying VR headsets without even taking 1 minute to open the Steam store and see, I don't know, games like this. Hypnotizing beautiful sisters who piss me off? Best of VR hentai bundle. Why does it look like a YouTube thumbnail?
It looks like 2010 Shane Dawson YouTube thumbnail.
Ooh, we can get a pack of Mandy's Room and Mandy's Room 2. Naughty by nature.
It's only $11 right now. It's a pretty good deal. Spermination.
Spermination? What does that even mean? We've got Farm D, which is a free to play. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. No.
It's really pink.
And who wouldn't want to play Dominatrix Simulator Threshold?
Definitely me. I definitely want to play it.
You're probably thinking, nobody should ever touch these games. And after putting in 4 hours of research in the game VR Harem Life, your room becomes a hangout for girls? I can fully agree. Now, we all know that some parents are just a little irresponsible. But when does it end? We already have a generation of iPad kids. Kids with sticky, grubby fingers that were given a box of infinite stimuli to distract the child and make parenting just a little bit easier, at just the small cost of their brain function and attention span. But the future is almost here, so what's next? We're gonna lock little Stanley in an Oculus Quest so Mama and Papa can get freaky while Cocomelon VR shoots straight into his developing eyeballs? I know what you're thinking. Drumsy, you're just one opinion. You're just a chronically online VR guy. We need another perspective. Who's there, kids? Is it Frederick the News Donkey? Is it Uncle Mississippi, the racially charged reporter? No, it's someone else. I called in a special surprise. We need someone to go out there and interview the kids themselves. Don't worry, I have someone eager to meet these children. I've sent out my newest child expert, Moxie, into the field to ask the toddlers of VR some hard-hitting questions.
Thank you, Drumsy. I'm here on the streets of VRChat, and they are absolutely littered with children. Small children, big children, even spider children. Go talk to one now. First off, what's your name, pal?
My name is Brent.
Hi, Brent. How old are you, Brent?
I'm 11. Please don't report me.
How old are you?
I am 13, and I've watched Drumsy for like 3 years.
Huge!
What is your child?
Damn.
Your parents know you play this game.
Yes.
How does your father feel about VRChat?
He doesn't really know much about it. He's just annoyed because I constantly yell.
Your parents know you're on here?
Yeah.
You sound afraid of me.
I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
You hear that? They even know they're not supposed to be here. Excuse me, have you spotted any children in this world by chance? Are there any children around here?
Wait, I need to ask something.
That way.
How old are you?
No, I have not seen any minors. What got you into VRChat?
I've seen a lot of YouTubers play it, and I've begged my father for a VR for like 3, maybe 2 years.
What do you like about VRChat?
How many videos that me and my friends can catch?
Is that what kids are doing on these games these days? Who is your favorite VRChat YouTuber?
If I had to pick any of them, I mean, you're not wrong about that one.
I might have memorized and mastered the art of Drumsy's voice.
You've memorized his voice, so that's
Yes.
quite a feat.
Can you give us an example?
May I send you blueprints to build a nuclear bomb?
I'd rather you not. In fact, I may contact the FBI. Excuse me, Huggy Wuggy 63636670008. How are you?
No.
Kids these days. What do you think the required age for VRChat should be?
I mean, it's 13 plus actually, but if I had to choose myself, probably just 13, maybe. I'll probably stick with 13.
Well, it seems the citizens are okay with this number. Is there any opinion you have about VRChat that you want to express today?
If you have not been traumatized at the age of 5, don't play.
That's good advice from Brent. Thank you. What got you into VRChat?
I watched one of Drumsy's videos and I'm like, I want to try that, and then just it. I'm here.
Drumsy, it really seems like you've inspired a generation. Drumsy, I do think there's a problem. And I think it might be you. All right, now back to you.
Thanks, Moxie. You really have a way with children, which speaks to your years of experience.
But what do we do?
Look, I'm not sitting here saying, let's ban kids from playing VR games. That would be silly. 25% of you watching this right now are children. Viewer, turn to your left. Turn to your right. One of the people watching this video with you right now might be a child. Why are you sitting so close to them? So if we don't ban them, what do we do? The solution is simple. We as the community need to take this into our own hands. And I've got a list of things you can try in VR when you see a kid in an adult setting.
Number 1!
Scream. Get in their face and scream. If they cannot see or hear the adult content, it can't hurt them. And then maybe they leave. This is not assault, it's VR. Anything is legal. I don't think I should say that.
Number 2!
Pretend you're a kid too. Kids love peer pressure. Just tell them how fucking lame this shit is. Say things like, this is stupid. Instead of hanging out in Fur Hub, let's go see some real fur in Paw Patrol VR.
Number 3!
And this one might be my favorite. There is an interactive fake 911 call for children that you can play on your phone to make them think you're calling the police on them for playing an adult game while underage. Please enjoy this example of somebody using exactly that to get a kid off of Among Us VR.
Oh
911, what is your emergency?
I have a kid here, he's playing Among Us VR under the age of 13.
no!
Okay.
Please, no!
What is the child's name and age?
Name is Jagger, age is 4.
Are they still misbehaving?
They're still in the game right now, yep.
If they're still being naughty when the police arrive, they'll arrest them and take them to the children's prison for questioning.
Good, he deserves
Do you
it.
mind if I ask your child a couple questions?
Go for it.
No!
Hi there. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah!
Okay, great. Have you ever been to a children's prison?
No!
It's not a fun place. But I'll tell you what.
I know!
If you can promise to stop being naughty right now, I can call the police and tell them not to go to your house. Can you do that?
No! Yeah!
Okay. How about right now you apologize for misbehaving? Will you do that?
I'm sorry!
All right, good job. That was a good choice.
Just because the police let you off the hook doesn't mean I will!
Oh no, it's the science alarm! You know what that means, kids. It's time for Johnny Science! Hey guys, it's me, Johnny Science. In 2019, a researcher did a study on rats' brains while using VR and found evidence suggesting that using VR can trigger abnormal brain function, even possibly rewiring the brain itself in unpredictable or harmful ways. I'm Johnny Science. Wow, what a scientastic fact! Look, I know I'm just a silly little VRChat channel. I don't like preaching. I don't usually make content like this. Maybe I'm a hypocrite. I've even made videos where kids appear, and I had to ask their parents for permission. It was weird! But for the 5 years I've been playing VR, I've noticed that the growing number of kids has always been a topic that bugs me and my friends. So I wanted to bring it to your attention. Unfortunately, I might even be part of the source of this problem. Because let's be honest, a portion of my audience is kids that watches my videos, and they sometimes might get inspired to go into VR and make their own content. That's pretty cool. I won't complain about that. I just really hope you guys are safe out there, because not everybody is. Anyways, be a good community member, scream at a kid if you see them, and enjoy VR. I'm your friendly VR reporter Drumsy. Good night and good news.
Home, sweet